Hey everybody, welcome to the Sparkith YouTube channel. It's Maria, and for today's video I'm going to show you all how I paint a smile showing teeth using acrylic paints. So I hope you all enjoy.
The materials I have are 4x6 inch canvas panel, pencil and eraser, brushes and water jar, paint palette, cadmium red, titanium white, cadmium yellow, burnt sienna, and phthalo blue. So the first step I like to take is look for a reference photo to help guide me throughout the painting process, and I just picked up just a stock photo of a model smiling, and I use that to help me create this piece. I take my pencil and I begin to sketch out the outline of the lips first, and then make my way to drawing the teeth. So what I'm just doing is just basically outlining everything that I see so far, and I'm not worried about going too heavy with my pencil in because the paint is opaque and it's going to cover the pencil anyways. So at this point I'm not really rushing, I'm just kind of taking my time and drawing everything that I see and just trying to make these lips look as realistic as possible. So next I'm going to focus on all the shadows first, and I like to refrain from using just straight black for shadows because it's just way too harsh. Instead I'll combine burnt sienna, phthalo blue, and cadmium red to get the darkest value on the lips and inside of the mouth. The three main colors I used for the lips are a dark burgundy, which is the darkest value, a medium pinkish red, straight cadmium red, a baby pink, and a white for the lightest highlights. One thing to keep in mind is that when you're painting anything flesh colored, remember that to give it a realistic look, you want to add various different types of values. So for example, these lips are just not straight red. There's pinks, burgundies, whites, things like that. So pay attention to those colors as well. So at this point, I want to try to make sure the teeth look as realistic as I can, so I try not to use solid white on them, only on the areas with the lightest highlights. Then right here I added a light blue for the shadows on the teeth, but I ended up later switching that to kind of a more pinkish brownish color because I found it kind of looked better and went with it more. One tip to remember is that lips have natural cracks on them. To help create that effect, I lightly grazed my paintbrush up and down following the curvature of the lips using a watered down light pink. So that's basically what I did. I just kind of feathered my brush out, creating those kind of cracks on the lips to make it appear, I guess, more realistic. But that's how I do it. I just kind of use a light, kind of small brush, and I just use that. One thing that I like to keep in mind is that the teeth on the side are going to be the darkest since they're the further back in the mouth, and say like the two front teeth are going to be your lightest in value, and those are most likely the teeth that are going to have those highlights of straight white on them. So I'm just keeping that in mind. And at this point I'm adding the finishing details and highlights. And one really big, I guess, tip that I have is that when you're creating shadows in between the teeth, try not to use a straight black. Like, using black is kind of harsh. So I would just kind of use a burgundy, a mixture of burnt sienna, phthalo blue, and red to kind of create that darkish, kind of dark burgundy type of color for any shadows. But yeah, try not to use straight solid black if you can. But anyways, here's the finished result. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out www.sparkith.com for full online art courses where kids and teens can learn from home. Bye!